Life is short, the art long. All disease starts in the gut. Our food should be our medicine and our medicine should be our food. Health is the greatest of human blessings. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. If you are not your own doctor, you are a fool. Positive health requires a knowledge of man's primary constitution and of the powers of various foods, both those natural to them and those resulting from human skill. But eating alone is not enough for health. There must also be exercise, of which the effects must likewise be known. The combination of these two things makes regimen, when proper attention is given to the season of the year, the changes of the wind, the age of the individual, and the situation of his home. If there is any deficiency in food or exercise, the body will fall sick. It's far more important to know what person the disease has than what disease the person has. Foolish the doctor who despises the knowledge acquired by the ancients. The physician treats, but nature heals. Just as food causes chronic disease, it can be the most powerful cure. Leave your drugs in the chemist's pot if you can heal the patient with food. Walking is a man's best medicine. Everyone has a doctor in him or her, we just have to help it in its work. The natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. Our food should be our medicine. Our medicine should be our food. But to eat when you are sick is to feed your sickness. The natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. Each of the substances of a man's diet acts upon his body and changes it in some way, and upon these changes his whole life depends. All parts of the body which have a function, if used in moderation and exercised in labors in which each is accustomed, become thereby healthy, well-developed and age more slowly, but if unused they become liable to disease, defective in growth and age quickly. Anyone wishing to study medicine must master the art of massage. We must turn to nature itself, to the observations of the body in health and in disease to learn the truth. Everything in excess is opposed to nature. It is most necessary to know the nature of the spine. One or more vertebrae may or may not go out of place very much, and if they do, they are likely to produce serious complications and even death, if not properly adjusted. Many diseases are related to the spine. The wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings. Let food be your medicine. If we could give every individual the right amount of nourishment and exercise, not too little and not too much, we would have found the safest way to health. A wise man ought to realize that health is his most valuable possession. Rest as soon as there is pain.